Hello, and welcome to a Momo Monday here on Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to the Monday, February 26th, 2024 crosswords and go for that 1,459-day streak. Happy birthday to my mom. Happy birthday, Mom. Anyway, here's your spoiler alert for the Monday Mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The Mini is always free to play. Alright, let's do it. Gamma, gas, this is Moana, money, aft, slant, allow. G as in Greek is the letter gamma. The letters in this clue do inflect. Slant, one way. There we go. Anyway, now for the main event. That's the Monday Daily Grid, which is by, I forget, Joe Marquez today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Alright, let's see what Joe Marquez has in store for us. Let's get into it. Little spheres in a pod, those are P's. Contended cat sound is a purr. Mayor Eric Adams of New York. Upper hands in competitions. And fine leathers, those are suedes. Soccer great Mia Ham. Bomb ingredient is probably aloe. Old coin of France is the sou. Boy King Tut, and stick like glue is add here. Be subject to as treatment, and Salt Lake City's home. That's Utah and undergo. Take the show on the road as tour. Breathless with excitement. No go here, so agog. Alternative to watering can is a hose. Go bad as rot, and I see river mouth with vermouth there. Advantages. Calendar divisions are months. Henson, who voiced Kermit the Frog, is Jim Henson. Apprehensive feeling is unease. Ha ha ha, and muscles worked on pull day. Those are lats. Hidden motive is not an agenda. Extra attentive coddling is TLC. And many small powerful airplanes are twin engines with wine there. Billful to wallet. No joke. More up to date is newer. Sherlock Holmes' sister on Netflix's Enola Holmes. Loan officer, e.g. is a banker. I see sake there. Well, what's her name? Definitely husband material. He's a keeper. This is a laugh, I guess. Anna de Armas of Blonde. Thimble or Scottish Terrier is a token. UGG is a boot brand. Raising the flag on Iwo Jima. Actress Glenn Close. Greeting that originated on the Indian subcontinent is Namaste. Photo ops here. Skips over is Elides. Henry VIII and family are Tudors. Most Super Bowl MVPs for short are QBs. Match for the finals is semi. X or Y is the axis. Elaborate celebration is a fete or a fest. A fete. Peevish state is a snit. And low key is subdued, I assume. Hawaiian instruments are ukes. Emma Stone or Emma Watson. Deer is the start of diary entry. Unit at gym's a rep. A 401k alternative is an IRA. Drinks on me. No joke. I kid you not. There we go. I neglected to see actually the me's here. But we have 3 alcoholic beverages, even centered over the circled me. I like it. Especially like this vermouth is 8 letters. Rivermouth contains vermouth, and they're even all wines. Okay, I mean this is literally the word wine, but sake is rice wine, and vermouth is also a sort of a sweetened wine that notably you put in gin. Sorry, you put in a martini. You mix with gin. Yeah, so this is quite an impressive find. He's a keeper. Hopefully I am. And twin engine. Yeah, it's a nice theme. It's a nice theme. I like the extra bits. They're centered over the me's. They're all wine-ish, so I mean, maybe it would have been nicer to actually have, like a cocktail and a beer and a wine or something, but yeah, nice. Nicely done. Let's look through this thing. It's a nice Monday theme. It's quite visual also. See what we can learn. It's a Monday, so hopefully we can't learn too much. RCA Dome, the former stadium of the Indianapolis Colts. I gotta say, this to me reads like a word list word. I say that all the time, but I do know they currently play in Lucas Oil Stadium, or at least they used to. My knowledge is accurate as of at least a few days ago. Okay, sorry, a few years ago. I watched Duke win the national championship when I was a junior, playing in Lucas Oil Stadium. I was in Indianapolis, so that will always be a memorable place to me. 12 Angry Men, great play. Never watched the movie, but great play. Tyra Banks, Glenn Close, Anna de Armas. Tyra Banks, I was going to say a bunch of actresses, but Tyra Banks, I guess, is a model slash businesswoman slash TV star, talk show host. Nothing too crazy here. We got Eric Adams. I feel like Eric Adams is one of the most popular Erics to be included these days. It is the New York Times. This is where like the phrase "not worth a sou" comes from. Not that that's a super popular phrase, to be fair. Agog, that's a crossword word. These days, anyway. I Kid You Not is nice. Nice bonus down. Yeah, I think Millie Bobby Brown plays Enola Holmes, right? I haven't watched. It doesn't seem that interesting to me, but. And we got some more. So we've got a lot of. This puzzle skews more film than anything else, I think. Some puzzles skew a lot musical, I feel like. This puzzle skews a lot film on its choice of proper nouns, which actually I prefer. It's more in my wheelhouse, but maybe TV and film if we're including Enola Holmes and Tyra Banks. But yeah, nice Monday. I think that's quite a nice Monday. And time-wise, I think it'll be it's slightly fast, I guess, for the last 60 days. Slightly fast for the last year. Also slightly fast all time, but right in that normal-ish range, I think. 12% faster than my average Monday. Looks like it's playing about 20% faster for other people also. So, nice, smooth, fun little Monday. Nice revealer phrase. Anyway, let's move on to some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph Plusword. Here's your spoiler alert for the Plusword. If you'd like to play along, there's a link in the description below. It's a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Let's do it. The party blank. Party goers. Football pitch surface is grass. Energy or vigor is oomph. Emily Blunt, another actress, befitting a king or queen, is regal. And yellow puppet alongside sweep and sue. That one I don't know, but I can solve the acrosses anyway. This is just graph, I believe. All right. Didn't know sooty. But let's look at this thing. That's kind of British. Shakespeare's British. Emily Blunt is British also. And this I didn't know. Sweep, sue, and sooty. City, sweep, and sue, I guess. The City Show. They look adorable. Wow. These are way cuter than, like, Lamb Chop, which is the puppet that I'm most familiar with as a children's show. If we're not counting Muppets. Which one is City? Oh, of course they have a Wikipedia page. Sue is a calm and collected female panda. City. Here he is. She? He? She? A mute yellow bear. It's cute. There's Sweep. Oh, Sweep's adorable also. I've never heard of the show, even though apparently it's popular in the United Kingdom, United States, Canada, Australia, Ireland, New Zealand, and other countries. But I like it. Introduced in 1955. All right, I'll have to look up some YouTube videos. Anyway, let's move on to the Telegraph code words, starting with the code words tough. Here's your spoiler alert. There's a link in the description below. Unfortunately, it's not free to play, but hopefully it's fun to watch. We got this leading X, which makes me think this is a like xylose or something, which it very may well be based on the frequency of those letters. Let's try it. What is this though? This could be an I guess. I think it's gotta be. I think this is poison. This is a T, I think. Constellation. Found our A, that's good. School teacher. Found our R, also good. 0 hour. Influx. This does look like it's poison. Modern, maybe? Squeegee. Govern. Idea, I guess. Demi-John, is that a thing? Kiss. Crawl? No. Biathlon, crab, and wreath. Alright, quite a fast code word. It's tough. Because of xylose. Xylose is the breakthrough there, first word. Squeegee was hard to see, but yeah, what is a demi-john? Half john, I assume. A bulbous, narrow-necked bottle holding from 3 to 10 gallons of liquid. Okay, I've seen these things before. A carboy. Alright. Let's try the code words regular. See if that one's any easier today. I want to go celery, but maybe not. Could be like color, spelled the British way. Maybe that's better. I don't like that either that much, actually. Seems like probably an A here. All the CL vowel consonant words I can think of go CLA. Okay. Could either be an O or an E. Any chance it's an I? I think low. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna say celery here, but that clearly doesn't work after this L. Let me just look at what color looks like. I don't think it's right. No, actually it could be. Here's our E. Producer. Unpasteurized. Spelled the British way also. Analysis. Sporty. Here's our G, right? Saluki, that's a kind of dog. Wonderworking. Ohio. Swivel, enviable. And then we've got, where's our Q? Squash, there's our Q. Junk mail, there's our J. We've got a fern, an exam, and breezy. All right. Just a touch under average. Happy to have brought it under 160, which is what it's been reading for a while. Yeah, I guess I was right on color from the beginning, but I couldn't see what this would have been. But I should have typed it in just to see. Then I would have seen it, I think. Yeah, nice. Before we end on connections, let's actually try Flashback, which I said yesterday I would do today, because Mondays are, of course, a shorter day. Let's try to sort these 8 historical events in chronological order, see how my history chops are. 1887. Eager to outdo the newly built Washington Monument, the French started constructing the Eiffel Tower. As sea traders, the Phoenicians helped spread wine, dyes, and a new writing system, one of the first alphabets across the Mediterranean. So of course this is before 1887, but how early do we think this is? This is definitely like... Okay, it's definitely like 2000 BC or something. It's a long time ago. Oh, 1000 BC. Okay. The Beetle first arrived in America. The affordable car will be prized by Germans for its reliability and Americans for its cuteness. So this is like 1949 or something. There's that controversy over the VW Super Bowl ad. I think the controversy is kind of a bit dumb, but the Beatles first arrived in America. They'll help bring home millions of dollars, delighting British leaders by easing the UK's currency crisis. That I didn't know, but they first arrived in America, I think, in the early 60s, Beatlemania mid-60s. Louise Brown becomes the first baby born through IVF, or in vitro fertilization. Jean Purdy, a nurse and embryologist, co-created the treatment. I think it's got to be after 64. 1978, there we go. Naturalist Maria Sibylla Marion draws the life cycle of butterflies. Until this era, many people thought insects were spontaneously generated. I think it's got to be here then. 1670. Wouldn't have been able to guess the year. In Baltimore, Anna Murray helps plan and pay for the escape of an enslaved man, whom she will soon marry, Frederick Douglass. So it's in the 1840s, 50s, 30s. Cahokia, a Native American city on the Mississippi River, reaches a peak of about 15,000 people, roughly the size of London at the time. All right, well, London's been big for a long time, so it's got to be here, right? 1050 to 1150, a bit hard. Immensely ambitious, China's first emperor dies, buried with thousands of terracotta warriors. His dynasty ends soon after. Okay, so this is also quite a long time ago. The question is, do I think it's older than 1000 BCE or more recent than 300 BCE? I would have guessed sometime in this range, but I guess that's not possible. I think I'm going to go newer than 300 BCE. There we go. All right. It's a perfect flashback, along with 28% of players. This one had quite a wide range, so I think it makes it a bit easier. The last time I did one on video, they were all like within like a 30-year range or something, so that was quite hard. Maybe 30 is not quite right. Anyway, let's end as we always do on the connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4. Let's see what we can do here. Plastic, foil, cellophane, lumber, organism, harpoon, trudge, limber, stomp, elastic, glove, bassinet, mask, plod, jacket, supple. Limber and supple are synonyms of elastic and plastic. Right, these all mean flexible in some way. Let's see. Harpoon is weird. Bassinet also. Lumber and plod and stomp and trudge. Those are definitely synonyms. That'll be the yellow one, I think. Yeah. And then these can be synonyms. And then let's see what we got left. I mean, jacket, glove, mask are things that you need. I guess you don't need them, let's say, if you're gonna play baseball or something. Harpoon. It's a spear with a hook. Oh, I see, okay. Organ, harp, cello, bass are all instruments. That'll be the hard one. So these all start with instruments. Yeah, that's quite hard. Still think maybe this. So then what are these? This is what you need to fence, I guess. These are fencing equipment. Yeah, there we go. And then the first one I saw, which was just flexible. Yeah, plastic, like your neurons have plasticity or whatever. Anyway, happy to figure out all of those. I was looking at the beginnings of these actually, because they all sort of stuck out. I was looking at organ and cell. I didn't say it, but then I saw harpoon. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Tuesday puzzles. See you then.